Coming up on 9:43 here on your Tuesday morning. You're watching Breakfast Television. Thanks for waking up with BT. Did you know that 2 out of 3 girls will stop participating, at least Chang is here, in school due to low body confidence? The Dove Self-Esteem Project has been on a mission to change all of that. And in 20 years, they have reached over 100 million young people worldwide. Joining me now with more on this is digital wellness expert Lisa Chang. Great to have you here.
Good morning.
I know we've had multiple conversations on the Dove front. It always makes me excited to hear about the research, to hear about the successes, because these are huge conversations that need to be going on, and they need the support of a brand. And so I appreciate Dove for that.
Absolutely. And so we're coming sort of on the aftermath of Dove Day, which happened on October the 10th. And this is where the live stream workshop took place in schools across Canada. It was a free resource, and any teacher from grade 6 to 8 could really sign up their class to participate in this workshop. Meredith, I'm telling you, this is just sort of a ripple effect of change that's happened ever since October 10th. That conversation is continuing. Now, we had hundreds of classrooms join that live stream, which was a huge success. But what was even more of a success is seeing those students in person. Now, this was the second workshop that I've gotten the opportunity to see take place. And the observations were really the same in both of those classes that I was in. Those kids want to talk. They want to talk about what's on their mind when it comes to self-esteem and body confidence, but also they are very aware of what's happening on their social media feeds and also very self-aware as well. So what was a big...
Because sometimes when you have kids at home, you think, what's happening? Because you ask a question, they're like, fine.
Yes, exactly.
So I'm happy to hear that there was a lot of conversation going on.
A lot of conversation, and I really have to give it to the creators of this workshop as well. It gave a lot of thought-provoking questions, opportunities for the kids to talk amongst themselves as peers in groups, but also with an adult, which of course was the teacher as well. So really got comfortable between dialogue that was happening, again, among the classroom, but also with their teacher.
Incredible. And you got to attend.
Yes.
And we spoke to some of those students, and we're going to take a look at this now.
Let's do it.
Okay, let's look at this incredible Dove Day.
You've obviously been teaching multiple grades during your teaching career. How have you seen social media impact the youth in your classroom?
The more that they're exposed to it, the more that they can kind of be influenced by the messages that are online, and that comes in conscious forms and also subconscious forms. So I've just seen a lot of kids kind of second-guessing themselves. Following trends is a huge one. We see that in the classroom every single day. It almost becomes part of some teachers', I guess, regular routine is to bring those kind of funny trends that they see online into the classroom. But everything seems to be tied to social media in one way or another. So in the classrooms that I've taught, at least, it's had such a huge impact.
What would be your biggest takeaway from today's workshop?
Well, I found it really interesting how much people use AI to change how they look, maybe even how they sound, their background, all sorts of stuff.
What do you think about today's appearance ideals?
I think that everybody's beautiful no matter how they look. If they would want to maybe enhance their beauty by adding a little bit of makeup, that's fine. But I think you should love yourself no matter what.
I would love to know from you, if you had a friend that was struggling with maybe their appearance, or they were feeling, a lack of confidence, what would be the advice that you would give them?
I would make them challenge their negative beliefs about themselves, celebrate their strengths and successes, and I would support the journey toward building confidence and self-acceptance.
Great findings came out of the workshop today, but how are you going to continue this work with your classroom as we move along throughout the school year?
Yeah, so it's something that needs to be integrated in everyday conversation. Something that we're going to start on a school-wide level is a self-esteem club.
Love it.
Yeah, I think it's awesome. The kids are very interested in it, and because they can see themselves in the content. So we're going to try to bring this messaging outside of the classroom into the school community and hopefully into the broader school system.
What a brilliant example of how teachers are such a gift. Again, thank you so much, Victoria.
Thank you.
Oh, Lisa, those were such incredible. Those students are amazing.
Are they not?
Wow. Like
incredible.
Hope in motion. Your biggest takeaway from that day?
It's exactly that. They are aware of the problem, but they want to be a part of the solution.
Yeah.
And so I think that as adults, we have a responsibility to continue that conversation with them. That was, I think, the biggest takeaway for the teachers as well. And so they're going to start a self-confidence club within the school. And we're hearing that across Canada as well. So, you know, as adults, as parents, we can definitely access resources on dove.ca/self-esteem. It's there to support us all in this conversation.
Amazing. It's a movement. It's taken off. And beyond today, you can use Dove's resources, like Lisa Chang was saying, specifically their confidence kit to continue that conversation at home. To download, visit dove.ca/self-esteem. Lisa, you're the best. Come back tomorrow, will you?
I'll be here.
Okay, good. Okay, Lisa Chang, back tomorrow on BT. And there's much more of this show coming up after the break.